Greetings, human beings of the internet. My name is Joe and welcome back to Force Filler episode 6, I believe. I could be wrong. I've actually completely forgotten, I'll be honest. I've taken a little bit of a break. I had a few things to get done. So I have completely lost my train of thought from episode 5 or whatever the last episode was. I want this paint. Give it to me. This thing is mad. This thing can jump absolutely mad heights, bruv. Give me that. I think I was talking about 2017 being my year. And how I think it's very likely not gonna be my year. Not to be pessimistic. Just, you know, put your expectations very low. And then, if everything in life is disappointing, then that's okay. Because you're expecting it. But if everything's great, whoa! Wasn't expecting everything to be great. That's a nice surprise. What a beam of positivity I am. Oh, I can make these robots attack people. I click the love button and they just love people. Fuck, I can cover. Fuck. Get dead, bitch. Whoa. That is definitely not correct. Whoa! Wow. That was a really glitchy segment there. That just doesn't seem correct. Where is this thing I need to pick up? Up on this container. So what do I want to do in 2017? How do I get up here? I assume I go up this slope. And then wait, are the police mad at me? Oh, come on, little robot dude. Get up there. What's wrong with you? There you go. Get up. I really would like for YouTube to become my full-time income. Right now, I'm not working right now. I am just working on YouTube. But currently, like the money, you shouldn't talk about this stuff. YouTubers are not allowed to talk about money. It's like, it's an unspoken rule. You can't talk about this stuff. But I'm not at the position yet where I can move out. I can't, robot, shut up. Turn off. I can't move out yet. I'm not like fully independent because of my income from YouTube. And that has always been the ultimate aim, and it feels great. It really does feel amazing to have taken the next step where I feel much more confident about the fact that I can just do YouTube and I don't need to do another job, because right now YouTube is funding the ability for me to live on if I'm living with my parents, if that makes sense. I make enough money to buy stuff, but if I had to pay rent, I really need a car. If I needed to pay rent or just give me this car. I don't care. Just give it to me. If I need to pay for rent or the cop car, literally right there, they're not very observant. They're just really hard to get away from once they start chasing you. But yeah, if I had you know, electricity bills, if I had to pay rent for hot water, for gas, for internet, I think I've repeated myself. I couldn't currently do it, so that will be my ultimate aim for 2017, to take YouTube into a place where I can fully do that. Oh fuck, die. I'm pressing square. Why doesn't it work? Okay, did it work? Yes, I killed that cop. Oh my god, fucking hell. Sorry about that, mate. I just kind of wanted to stop you, not murder you. In Watch Dogs 2, there's a strange disconnect between the attitude of your character. He's like Marcus. He's like, whoa, wizard kid. Everything's so wicked cool. I'm a hacker. I love computer games. And then he just gets a shotgun and murders like 40 people. And everyone else in the game is just like a nice friendly like hipster kid character. And they don't seem too bothered with the fact that you happily brutally murder people with a shotgun to stop a movie from being produced that your group doesn't like because it's about a hacker and they think it's inaccurate. You can just go in and just murder everyone in the movie studio and they're like, wicked! the tone of the game is a little bit confusing, but whatever. You know, I'm allowed to be a murderous bastard in this game if I want to, and I appreciate the freedom to do that. Ubisoft, I appreciate that. You know, sometimes I don't want to be stealthy. Sometimes I want to shoot someone in the face. So, you know, Ubisoft is giving the people a gift. I definitely just started rambling there because I completely lost my train of thought. I was talking about 2017, and I basically, for some reason, went into my New Year resolution. It's not really a resolution. It's more just an aim. Just, whoa, wizard! Just do good at YouTube finally, you know, it would be my 4-year anniversary, 2017. So, you know, now would be a nice time to do it. But patience, guys, patience. Patience is key. Patience and never quitting. You know, that's how you get... Wow, I want to go on that slide. I'm such a child. That's how you get shit done, fam. I wish I hadn't said fam. I apologize about that. I don't want to talk like that. You guys don't deserve that either. You don't deserve to be exposed to stupid language like that. But you got to be patient, boys. You got to be patient. It's all about persistence. And I'm a stubborn bastard. I really am a stubborn bastard. So I'm never quitting. What? I'm not out of range. Don't talk to me like this. This one looks like a challenge. How am I going to get this bag? Maybe it's like a scissor lift nearby. I'm going to look for a scissor lift somewhere. They make life much easier. Feck. I don't see one anywhere. This is going to be a tricky one. Let me know what your guys' aims for next year are. I know it's like not even December yet. So I don't know why I'm asking this question. Also... I feel like, because this is like a personal show, I really wanted to like talk to you guys and interact, but the way I'm filming it makes that kind of difficult, because like this episode would have been filmed like days ago, like 6 days ago minimum. So fuck's sake, I just want to know how to get in this building. So it's kind of a difficult show to create an open dialogue in, but because this show is like so just unfiltered conversation, I just really feel like I should be... Oh, this is really annoying me. I really feel like I should be making some conversation and some topics to talk about here. If you guys have any suggestions for topics, leave them down in the comments, and I will talk about them. I do want this show to be very improvised. That really is the aim of the show. But I think if someone gave me like a very vague topic, get the copter. Someone gave me like a really vague topic just to start off with, then that would be good. Like, don't ask questions. I don't want questions. It's not a Q&A. Like, just ask me, like, what do you think about... Oh, there's a scissor lift. Give me this. Can I not get it? I'm out of range. Okay. Give me this scissor lift. Maybe ask me, like, do you... No, that's a question. Maybe ask me, like, television, film. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. This is turning into a mess. I'm gonna make this robot attack people for, fun reasons. Attack. Love. Love. Go, love. Not me. I don't want love. Well, where's he going? Wow. Okay, that was not as entertaining as I expected. Alright, I've got the scissor left over here. Had a little drink of water. Need to focus my brain. I'm starting to ramble, guys. I'm starting to lose my touch. You know, I was on fire. I was on fire earlier. I was bringing out all these amazing topics of conversation, and it's all gone downhill. And I'm just rambling and talking absolute bollocks. I kind of hope the series does well, but I don't think it will, because it's not Let's Play based. And whenever... it's going to sound really negative, but whenever I really enjoy making a series on YouTube, it never seems to fucking let me up. Just let me up. Okay, wait. Skills? Yes, I'm up. Actually, no, I'm not. Where am I? Just... Oh, fuck. Okay, wait, 1 second, guys. I've got to concentrate. Yes! Yes, okay. Whenever I seem to really enjoy doing a series on YouTube, it never does well. It's one of those frustrating things about being a YouTuber. You can't... Ooh, nice. 6 grand. You can't control what people click on or what people like. And a lot of the times you don't get to pick the audience you get. And a lot of people who subscribe to your videos don't have the same interest as you. So the stuff that you find fun to create and to watch, a lot of times they don't, which it's just one of those frustrating things about being a creator, which you kind of have to deal with. I feel like no matter what you create, that will always happen to you along the way. You will eventually create something that you don't really like, but people do like. And you will also create something that you love and that people don't really pay much attention to. And then that begins like this internal conflict where you're not sure if you want to create content that people like but you don't like, or if you want to create content that you like but no one's gonna view. Usually you just say fuck it and you just try something completely different, and you just hope that the new thing you try is the one thing that is gonna click with the audience and you're gonna love. Because if you find that one thing, you can then just churn out like 1,000 episodes of that thing. You'll be happy. The audience will be happy. YouTube's going to love it because the algorithms love when people watch a series of something. And when they watch a lot of it, But it never happened for me ever. There was never like one series on YouTube which took off, and I also really loved making. I guess the closest I ever got was Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator was pretty successful, but even Goat Simulator eventually, you know, it kind of wears out its novelty. I feel like on YouTube, I've never found that one thing which clicked with me and the audience equally. Like, literally never. I'm actually really struggling to kind of piece this conversation together. You probably noticed a lot of cuts. Whenever I talk about YouTube, it kind of like, it can get overwhelming for my brain because I have so many things to complain about my time on YouTube, and so many things that I could have done differently. I don't know. So I'm finding it really difficult to turn this point into something coherent. But basically, I never found something that the audience clicked with the same amount that I did when it comes to like really loving something. I never found that, and I really hoped that there would be something, and there never has been. Like, never. If something was popular on my channel, I didn't like making it as much as people like watching it. And if I liked making a video, people never liked watching it as much as I liked making it. I feel like when it comes to DefendTheJoe, I got kind of unlucky. When it comes to DTH-Joe, I feel like I got unlucky, and I never found people who had the same interest in videos as I did. I felt like I was always making videos towards people that didn't watch the same YouTube videos as I did. Like, I stopped watching Let's Plays years ago, and I still carried on making them. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. That wasn't supposed to be like a criticism towards you guys, because you guys are awesome. You guys really are awesome. I don't think I need to make any more vlogs saying how much I appreciate you guys and how much I love hanging out with the community and my live streams and just talking to you guys. But I think on YouTube, when you're doing something like a Let's Play channel, you do need a lot of luck. You obviously need to be consistent, make good content, tick all the usual boxes. Ooh, this is in a pipe. I can't see anything. Jesus Christ, it's dark in here. But you do need to get lucky when it comes to the people who find your videos. And I feel like I made that difficult for myself by making such a weird variation of content on my channel. I don't know. But luckily, I did get lucky. And I got given the opportunity of Defend the House. And that is my... Wait, have I done all the... Wait, zoom in more. Wait, have I done them all? 1 second, guys. I'm getting distracted. No, there's one... What is that? There's one money bag there. And I think that might be the end of this series. Huh. I've actually cleaned up the entire map. That went pretty quickly. I think this might be a good place to end the series, guys. This episode might have been longer than usual or shorter. Oh my god, it's so dark. I actually thought I was in the pause menu. This might be a long episode or a short episode. I can't tell because I've kind of struggled to piece together the points I wanted to make in this episode. So there's been more editing in this episode than probably the rest of the series. But whenever I get into YouTube stuff, I find it so hard to piece together a coherent explanation of how I feel towards certain aspects of YouTube, because it's been 3 years of very, very conflicting emotions when it comes to specifically running DefendTheJoe. You guys, if you guys have watched my vlogs, you would know about my emotions and my feelings towards YouTube. But when I'm trying to do like an improv type conversation about specific aspects of YouTube, I find it really hard to seamlessly talk about it and to make a point. Because I think the problem is I don't actually even know what I'm trying to say. Because YouTube is so confusing a lot of the times. It really, really is confusing. And before I joined YouTube, I never had mental conflicts like I have since running a YouTube channel. It really does strange things to your mind. That only really starts when you take it further and you really want YouTube to be more than a... Oh my god. Holy shit. There's a little side quest here. Holy shit. That is a little side quest. I thought I'd done all of them. Anyway, I'll leave that to later. But yeah, when you do YouTube, it really does strange things to your mind, because YouTube it's hard to love when you are a creator of YouTube, because YouTube makes it so difficult for small creators and even large creators to get their stuff out there. If you guys have been on YouTube recently, you probably noticed a lot of YouTubers complaining about the algorithms and YouTube changing things behind the scenes and their videos not popping up as much as they used to. And it's always the people who have the most subscribers who complain, which always gets on my nerves a little bit. Like, you have YouTube as a job. YouTube is a website and they can do whatever the fuck they want. But I understand people who are trying to get somewhere on YouTube. You know, people who are smaller. worrying about it, because I know how small YouTubers think, because, like, am I still a small YouTuber? I don't know if I'm a small YouTuber, or I don't know, because now I have Defend the House, and now this channel is like a sub channel, so my main channel that I run is a big channel. I think I would still consider myself a small YouTuber. I still have the mindset of a small YouTuber, so I know what it's like to be quite obsessive about how YouTube works, because we're all trying to accomplish the same thing, and it's so hard to get noticed nowadays that it's really important that you understand YouTube, you understand the machine, you understand how it works, and everyone is mostly guessing, but a lot of people understand, like, how retention works, how watch time works, how, what's it called? Search engine optimization works, SEO. That's a big part of YouTube. You need to understand how to title your file names and your actual video titles and descriptions to make them appear higher up on the search list. Oh, actually, there was one over here. This is going to be a long episode, guys, because it's the finale. Most small YouTubers know this stuff because you just research it and then you obsess over it and you just want your channel to grow. And I do understand why people get so worried when YouTube changes something in the algorithms, because we're all desperately trying to understand how YouTube works, because then if we understood how YouTube worked, it would make everything so much easier. But when I was really getting into DefendTheJoe, I was astounded by how confused I was by how everything worked. Like, YouTube makes no fucking sense when you're creating for it. It makes no sense. And the more you try and make sense of it, the more confusing it gets. So, is there a conclusion to this weird, messy rant? I don't know. I think, basically, you see a lot of people on Twitter really worrying about it, and I think you can tell with those people that they've kind of got a little bit lost inside the machine, and YouTube has become more of a game than a pastime. Alright, I got the last research point, add a sip of water, jump off the bridge, boy. I want to go for a swim, and I need to wrap up this conversation, because I always go into, like, long rants about YouTube and the way people treat YouTube and the way people think about YouTube, but I've done everything that people have done before. I've looked too deeply into the numbers, I've cared about algorithms, I've cared about all this stuff, and then eventually it just piles up, and these lights are not real. They're not physical. Eventually you just give up and you think, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna make videos and try and have fun. But I don't blame people for being worried about these things. YouTube is a weird system, and it really gets into your brain when you are a creator on this platform. And I don't want to put anyone off being a creator for YouTube, but don't judge creators when they obsess about things, when they get angry about certain aspects of YouTube, or if they seem like they're obsessed with the numbers. I feel like everyone goes through the same things, because, man, it's hard to not let YouTube get to you, because it is not a well-oiled or run machine. But it's really hard to not get emotionally invested in YouTube once you commit to it, because a lot of people want this to be their job. A lot of people, it is their job. So when someone starts fucking around with that and running it in a way that you don't really appreciate, it can be a little bit worrying. But anyway, guys, I'm going to conclude this long conversation. This has been a really messy episode. This has probably been the most incoherent episode in this series by far. There was no structure to this conversation. I literally started rambling about YouTube and I didn't have a conclusion or a summary. It's a weird machine. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the first series of Forced Filler. I think this series has accomplished what I wanted it to accomplish. I definitely felt like my my concentration was slipping towards the end. I think every human being has like a limit to how long they can maintain concentration for, and I think 6 episodes is definitely that. So next series when I come back, which will hopefully be next week, because I've only recorded 6 videos. I don't know what game I'm going to play, but I will do a few videos at a time, take a break, have some more coffee, refresh myself, take it a bit more slower. This was definitely a learning experience, but I had a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this first season of Forced Filler, and hopefully you guys are open for a second series and more to come. But thank you guys very much for watching all of it. If you did, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys giving this new idea a go. And I will see you guys in the next series. Bye-bye!